Well, in a time of cell phones, text messaging, and satellite radio, ham radio operators continue to thrive in their niche. Ham operators pursue their hobby for a variety of reasons, from talking with people halfway around the world to providing essential communication during emergencies. Videographer A.J. Larson joined a group of ham enthusiasts to learn more about their passion.
My name is Gene Ellison. I'm a ham radio operator. We're doing an event that's called Winter Field Day. It's designed to get amateur radio operators out in the field to operate in portable conditions with emergency power and stuff to enhance our communications skills. In the event there should be some kind of an emergency where we're needed. My call sign N0VRM. November 0, Echo Oscar. I've been in the hobby 12 years. My dad was a ham, and he passed away, had all his equipment, and I knew a bunch of these people from bringing my dad to some of the events, their breakfasts and stuff. Because of my dad's connection, I met a lot of these people and knew them, and they talked me into getting into the hobby. And I didn't have a hobby to do anything with, you know, you're getting older, so the radio was a good fit. All over the country, people are out in the field working on battery power, generators, they're in tents. We used to do this in a garden shed. We'd be out in this shed, that's like about 200 feet from the house, with just a propane heater in there and generator power for the radio. I think a lot of people kind of think ham radio interfering with their TVs and whatnot. That was the old tube-type radios. Now with the solid state kind of stuff, you don't find any interference from the neighbors or whatnot. And the reliability, the equipment is so much better, smaller. That's like for these events, you can take a radio probably about 6 inches by 6 inches and communicate with the world. So all over the country, there's people out there doing it. Down south, you know, they might be a little bit cold. It's fun to watch. They say, well, we're cold, it's 40 degrees. And we're out there and sometimes it's, well, like today, in the minuses. Yes, you know, your cell networks, they're very vulnerable to going down. We cover a broad range. Most of the hams here, we have radios, like I have a little handheld you can buy for $30 that communicates. We have a repeater system we operate here in Duluth, and it covers Lake County, St. Louis County, down into Wisconsin, and then we have another repeater located in Mattawa that extends our range all the way down to Hinckley, up over to, we made it to Aiken. A lot of new hams start out with a handheld. I compare it to fishing. You know, you can start out with a rod and reel casting from shore, then you move up to a Lund fishing boat with a 10 oars, then you buy the bigger and fancier equipment. Well, ham radio is the same way. People start out with a $30 handheld, and then you can move on up into better radios and more capability. There's an organization called the American Radio Relay League. It's like the National Football League or the Major League Baseball. They have a listing. You can go in there and look up local clubs, and you can contact your local club and find somebody there. Your call is usually given, it's just some sequence from the FCC. But my call used to belong to my dad. When he passed away, they have a program that you call Vanity Calls. So you can request, if it's available, certain call letters, you know, like people get their initials, or in the case of our friend Danny Anderson, he got W0DIO because he worked there many years. But we recommend people try to associate, get into a club, get people, you know, to know you, and they can help you. That's what we do. These events like this, we put out to invite all kinds of people to come in, and we can help them out.